WA Tech Talk, your question is how do you create a survey or questionnaire for others to answer, and hopefully I'll be able to help you right now. So basically what we're going to do first is we're going to open up our Google Drive. I can give you your username and password for that if you'd like, if you need one, or you can set up your own. And all we have to do is we're not uploading anything, we're actually creating something from scratch. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on create, and we can create a shared document, a presentation or a spreadsheet, but what we can also do is we can create a form. So I'm going to click on create form. It opens up a user-friendly step-by-step its own tutorial to how to do it. So I'm just going to close this, get started and choose a title or theme. I'll just call it test for now. And I'll choose the default theme because I'm a little bit boring. And there we go. So I click OK. So all you've got to do is fill in all of this stuff. Now, the form settings, because I'm logged in with my GWA account, it asks me whether I want everyone to sign in. I don't. I want to open this questionnaire, this survey, to everyone. So I'm going to click OK. So now here it is. So all I want to do is this is what it's going to be called. It's going to be called test. I can add a form description, so answer this survey because I want you to, and then you've got all of the questions underneath. So the first question, untitled question. The great thing is you can edit, you can duplicate, and you can trash this question if it doesn't go correctly. So I'm going to put the question type in here. And I'm going to start off with what is your full name. Now I could write in here, please write your full name below as the help text, but we don't need to. And what we're going to do is we're going to choose the question type. Now obviously if I did multiple choice that would be silly because I'd have to write down every student or staff member or parent that's going to write to respond to this survey. So I'm just going to have a text answer, a short text answer, and their answer will go in here. I also want this to be a required question so that if they don't answer it, they'll go back and have to answer it at a later date. I can also add another item. So I drop down menu, I want to add another one. I want to ask where are they going on holiday. So my question is going to be let's say a multiple choice question. Where are you going on holiday? And then all we would do, the multiple choice, we can then scroll down and add our options. So let's say they're going to Asia, to Europe, wherever. So it's very easy to set this up. And you carry on. And you could add other if they're going somewhere out of the world. And then we click done. I did not make that a required question, but that was a mistake, so I can go back in and I can edit that form and I can make it a required question as well. And okay, so that's all done. I'm done with that one. I'm done with that question, and I can continue adding more and more questions. Now, there's a couple of other things that I need to say to share with you. Obviously, you may only want them to do the questionnaire once. If you only want them to do it once, then you take off that question. If you want to do it multiple times, there'll be a link at the bottom of your form they'll be able to see. Now there's a couple of other things that you have to do before it's ready to share. First of all, you need to choose the response destination. So on the response destination, you just want a new spreadsheet for the information, and all the information that's on the survey will go onto this spreadsheet automatically. So I'll click create. So I've created the spreadsheet. And so now all I want to do is send the form to whoever I want to respond to it. So I can click on send form. I can share this with any of my friends, family, parents, teachers, students, whoever I want to do this. I can copy this link and put it in my own email. Or I can send the form via email and type in the email addresses in here, separating them by a comma. And I can also customize the message if I want to. I find it easiest to copy this link, so Control C to copy, and then cancel this, done, and then I'll set up an email, and I'll be able to then send the email and paste